Okay, so this is very interesting, Capricorn. So we have, for your expectations, hopes, fears, we have the moon in the upright, which I have to say, I'm filming this and we just had a full moon in Capricorn. So is that powerful or what? Okay, so when the moon is in the upright position, I think this is a beautiful card. It's a mysterious card. This is about illusions in love. This is about uncertainty and not really knowing what's happening. It's also about secrecy and mystery. And, you know, when it's a full moon, it can kind of make you feel a little crazy. You don't really know what's real, what's not. This is about, for you, you might be dealing with half-truths, hidden truths. You feel like something's not right, but you don't know. You kind of sense that something's off, but you can't put your finger on it. It's also about your subconscious mind and a lot happening below the surface. And it's also about reflecting on your love life, looking at where things are at and really trying to filter through what is real and what is false. So I do feel like, Capricorn, there's a lot going on under the surface with you, and maybe you're not even aware of it, okay? Because Capricorn in general is an earth sign, and they can suppress their deep emotions and feelings. They like to be in control. They like to kind of, you know, they don't want to get too emotional or too sappy or kind of let too much of that fluff come to the surface. So generally what happens is when, you know, you have the full moon in your sign, you know, there's things going on. When you dream, when you sleep, you know, your subconscious mind is very active. It's trying to process everything that's been happening in your love life. I do feel like a lot of you are picking up on hints, on subtleties. You're feeling like something may not be right in situations, or maybe you're picking up on, you know, your lover or what they're thinking. You're having kind of like a telepathic aspect to your love life. So I do have to say that this is the sign, the moon is the sign of Cancer. So we do have to just look at this on the surface. Some of you might be dealing with the sign of Cancer. You might have a partner that's a Cancer, or it could be someone that you care about that's a Cancer. Or it could be someone that is has this energy, someone that's emotional, kind of mystical, mysterious. You can't really tell what's going on. You know there's a lot going on with this person, but you can't really tell. And I do feel that a lot of that mystery intrigues you, Capricorn, that you are drawn to people that you don't really know everything that's going on under the surface, and that it forces you to kind of use your detective skills. And you're definitely feeling a little more suspicious this month in love, Capricorn. You know that there's more than meets the eye, and you're determined to figure out what it all means. I do feel like some of you have been, you know, you might be in a partnership, you might be in a relationship, but there is a sense of, you know, kind of like the lone wolf, kind of being alone with your thoughts. And I do feel that some of you have been spending more time alone this month, trying to sort all this out, trying to understand your relationship and what all these different aspects that you're sensing and feeling. This is challenging you, Capricorn, to kind of face your fears. And I do feel that some of you are willing to do that this month. You know, maybe you have put this off. You haven't really wanted to deal with this, but you know that in order to move on, in order to move forward, that you have to accept it. You have to embrace it, and you have to deal with it. I do have to bring up that when you do have the moon in relationships, it can allude to kind of trouble behind the scenes. Maybe you're in a relationship or you're dating, Capricorn, and something, like I said, just doesn't feel right to you. And what I have to say is that you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your gut. This isn't for everyone. This is general. But when it comes to relationships, the moon can suggest that even if on the outside everything seems rosy and happy, that deeper, you know, there's a lot going on. Maybe the relationship that you're in is more of an illusion and it looks happy to everybody else, but behind the scenes, there's deceit or there's kind of shady behavior. But, you know, this is what you're trying to discern, Capricorn, because some of this is just your imagination and some of this is truth. And that is the challenge of the moon, is discerning between what is real and what is false. I feel that this month, Capricorn, you're being called to look beyond just the outward appearance of things and to recognize that sometimes things are not what they appear to be. Sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. You may be feeling that someone is being deceitful around you, or they're being pleasant and friendly to your face, but behind the scenes, you know, they're kind of trying to work against you. So this is underhanded, this is covert, and this is tough to understand and to see sometimes. So you really have to dig deep behind the illusion. And like I said, this is about kind of you trusting yourself, Capricorn, you going within, you know, asking God, asking your spirit for the truth of your situation. This is about you on your love life kind of illuminating your path so that you can see whatever this is, you can see it more clearly. And the only way to do that is to kind of, you know, sometimes be a lone ranger, to go within. And the one last thing I need to point out is that the moon, we have to acknowledge that it does represent the mother. So it could be mother issues in a relationship, or it could even be your own thoughts and feelings about motherhood. So for some of you, that might be coming into play this month. Okay, so the challenge, Capricorn, the challenge. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, okay? So Wands is a fire energy. So on the surface, I'm going to say some of you might be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And because it's in the reverse, I feel that this person is going to be a little bit of an issue or frustrating. The Three of Wands in reverse kind of refers to that frustrating energy where you're trying to move forward, you're trying to grow, and there's just a feeling of impatience, okay? So frustration. This could also be a failed long distance relationship. So I don't know if you are, you know, been kind of talking to someone far away, but maybe things are not going forward. It's not moving the way you wanted to, because the Three of Wands in reverse is kind of like a delay, a setback. Some of you, I feel, are looking to your past. You know, this month is a very powerful month for you. Like I said, because of that moon in Capricorn, you're getting this deep emotional stuff happening. And but you know, the thing about this Capricorn is, even though I know this feels frustrating and it's like, oh, why is it always a struggle? What you have to realize is that you are meant to overcome these struggles. That even though these things seem frustrating, they're actually lessons. And the wisdom that you gain from this Capricorn is going to propel you forward. And then you're going to be wiser, stronger, smarter, and you're going to be able to help and lead other people because you are a leader. Okay. So, some of you are really looking to your past. You're looking at these past relationships. Maybe the past is coming back to haunt you. If there's been unfinished business this month, maybe it's coming up for you to really look at. You might be feeling a little self-doubt and a lack of power because things aren't moving forward as quickly as you want. So my suggestion is, you know, don't beat yourself up, Capricorn. Know that you are bringing things to the surface so that you can face them, so that you can deal with them, so that you can learn from them and you can move forward. If some of you are dealing with this water sign energy, okay, and so I said Cancer because this is a Cancer, but it could be a Pisces or a Scorpio, or like I said, someone that has a water type vibe. So someone that's highly emotional, mysterious, etc. The reverse 3 could suggest, you know, that this relationship is not growing, or that person is not being very committed. It could be like you've met this person, it seemed really exciting, but now things are kind of wearing off, and what you thought or believed was going to be like this incredible, promising relationship has kind of just left, you know, you disappointed and let down, and a little upset about the whole situation. So the other thing, some of you might actually be having a rebound relationship. Maybe, you know, you've had something painful in the past and now you're kind of jumping into something quickly. However, the Three of Wands, you know, I would just encourage you to be cautious and not to jump into anything, because the Three of Wands can kind of talk about like regretting a decision that you make. So just be careful to not make anything too impulsively, because it can talk about an ex-partner returning, or, you know, maybe your ex has realized that they made a big mistake, Capricorn, and that they were missing out with you. So they might come back to you and want to be with you. Because I do feel that the past is coming back for a lot of you, and that you're kind of hankering over a past situation. If you've been divorced, if you've been separated, the Three of Wands in reverse, maybe these emotions are coming to the surface this month and you're still finding it difficult to let go and to move on. On a lighter note, if you're out and about, this could just represent like a fling, or, you know, a summer romance where it's like, you know, exciting, but it doesn't last very long. Okay, so like I said, Capricorn, this is a powerful month for you because the outcome we have here is the Tower. So the Tower, several signs have drawn this card this month. So, when we see the Tower, it's not, yes, it is intense. It is powerful, but this is almost like a cleansing process for you, Capricorn. And once again, the full moon is in Capricorn. So you are purging out a lot of what is no longer serving you, no longer working for you. The Tower can be about, this can be a sudden and intense, situation. It can be, but what I really feel the Tower is, Capricorn, is it's the destruction of the ego. It's the destruction of those things that we hold on to in our humanistic minds, where we think that this is the only way, this is the right way. But God and in, his spirit, he has more wisdom than we do. And so things that do not serve us, things that do not truly make us happy and don't fulfill our highest calling or his plan for our life, he is not going to allow you to be disillusioned. And so sometimes these situations have to come in our lives so that we can kind of see it clearly. And it is intense and it can be unexpected and dramatic, but sometimes we need this wake-up call. We need kind of this, I don't want to say slap in the face, but yeah, you kind of need to be like snapped out of whatever you have been focused on. And it can be painful, but in the long run, it's a cleansing, it's a healing, because whatever is false, whatever has been an illusion, whatever has not been true for you, this is going to clarify for you. It's going to give you wisdom and spiritual eyes to see the situation in a way that you have never seen it before. Whatever has been built on a shoddy or a false foundation is going to be uprooted. And the purpose for this is so that you can build a new, better foundation, one that is based on you loving yourself and loving others and taking care of yourself and fulfilling your path. The Tower, it forces you to make a change, Capricorn. It's like you have no choice but to make the change. It takes the control out of your hands. And yes, that is terrifying, but it's bringing you to a better place. Maybe you felt trapped or unhappy in a certain, with the relationship or with what you've been doing. And there's been no other way to get you out of the situation. So sometimes we have to, something has to be sent that kind of forces us to make that change. And we would have never made that change any other way. Okay, so we have joy and stability. Like a beautiful summer day, this card brings joyful energy. Take a break, step back just for now from any concerns you may have around matters of the heart, and spend time in happy pursuits. Find reasons to celebrate with others. Welcome this warm, sunny energy into your life. Allow it to lift your spirits. Remember the law of attraction, and a high rate of vibration will attract all that you desire. Rejuvenate your relationships by renewing yourself. This card also speaks of a time of sharing and having conversation. Lovingly open your heart and your mind to people. Share your thoughts, and above all, be a good listener. Feel the ebb and flow of energy as you communicate with others. You will find that this brings increased stability and warmth to your relationships, helping you to attract like-minded people in your life. Okay, and because this is an indigo color, the indigo symbolizes wisdom, empowerment, personal insight, perception, problem solving, understanding, solitude. It is associated with the third eye chakra. So, that really fits Capricorn to the moon. And I do feel like a lot of you are going inward. And it sounds like if you are going through a tough time or just trying to discern what's happening in your love life, just take a step back. Don't even focus on what this issue is, and just enjoy yourself. Be a child again. Find your childlike spirit and just enjoy yourself. Connect with other people. Open your heart. And I do feel like huge spiritual lessons are being taught to you so that you can manifest and be your highest and best self. So I really hope this has helped, Capricorn. If it has, I would so appreciate for you to like and subscribe to this channel.